Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome to your annual 2024 Astro-Tarotscope trailer. So it is just that. So if you're watching the video and you think, hang on, it's not all here, it isn't. These are just a little taster so that you can get a little try before you buy. So you can have like a little starter or a little bit of an amuse-bouche so you can see whether you want to purchase these or not. They are $7.99 a piece. You can buy your sun, moon and rising. You just purchase the ones that you want as upsells. It's nice, easy and streamlined for you this year. There is also a very special price on the New Year, New Frequency product, which is coming very, very soon. You're gonna be hearing about this for weeks. I'm so excited to bring this to you. But the bundle for the 2024 Astro-Tarotscopes is $49.99 this year. And as I say, it's just a taster of all the different parts that are going to be in there. And more importantly, you will get PDFs. There's going to be lots of other goodies there as well. All right, so I just want to say from my heart to yours, thank you so much for all of your support throughout 2023. And for those of you that have been with me longer than that and beyond, it really does mean a lot. I really hope that you have a wonderful 2024. And I also hope that these set you up in stellar fashion to enjoy what is set to be a pretty interesting and awesome universal year 8. With that said, take care and I'll see you soon. Going to give these a good shuffle. What does 2024 hold in store for you? So for your all right, for your actions and options, you have the moon card, right? So it looks like a lot of the Saggies are moving in secret this year. Okay, I'll see you, honey. What I like about this for you, it suggests that the actions that you're taking are very much behind the scenes. So it does feel like a lot of Saggies are probably going to go to ground this year. It might not be that sort of out there, really exciting or sort of expansive year that maybe a lot of you are looking for. But I think a big part of that is because many of you you seem to be really focused on building something behind the scenes. The other thing with this card as an actions card, it does suggest a lot of you are trying to get clear on something before you sort of put anything out into the world. The other thing is this card is it's very mystical in a lot of ways, but it's very Neptunian as well, right? And so this year, a lot of what you do, it might feel very much like 3 steps forward, 2 steps back. Progress is still progress, right? No matter how slow it is, progress is still progress. And this is something that you really do need to remember as you traverse through this year, okay? Now, when it comes to your love and relations, you've got the Empress card. So this with the Moon card, that's a very fruitful energy, right? So for those of you that are single and looking to mingle, it does suggest, for a lot of you, this might actually be with somebody from your past. You might be reconnecting with somebody that you dated, and it doesn't have to be like the awful ex, because we've all got one, and we are all the awful ex. Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your 2024 lunation. So let's get straight into it. So your new moon for the year is on the 1st of December at 9 degrees of your sign. So anything Sagittarian in nature is always larger than life, right? It always has a lot of love and a lot of heart to give. And this new moon is absolutely no exception. What a gorgeous energy for you, right? While there is a square to Saturn in your 5th house, which does suggest that there's someone trying to be a party pooper or maybe some kind of responsibility, maybe even your own child if you have them. It can't be ignored, but the power of this moon, it really lies in the fact that it's a part of a grand fire trine, right? There's no stopping the energy of this moon, and whatever you seed your intentions in or set forward with it, it will be something truly special, or it has the potential to go really far and potentially to show up really quickly. So you're going to get one destiny card, one direction card per month of the year. And remember, this first card out, it kind of typifies the year that you're going to have, right? Also worth mentioning, remember these astrological transits that I talk about, I'm not going into great detail here in the video because you will get your astrological cheat sheet that's going to go into all of the detail there for you. All right, with that said, let's get straight into it. So this first card of the year, what do you have? It is boom, the Tree of Life. So if you've been with me long enough, you will have seen this card many times now, and you will know that it is one of my favorite cards across all of the decks that I have, and I have numerous at this point. That being said, this card represents divine intervention and assistance. Now, funnily enough, Scorpio had the Wheel of Fortune. So this and the Wheel of Fortune do have, they've got some overlap, but this is more, right? This is divine assistance, divine intervention, which means that throughout this year, whatever challenges or hardships you face, the hand of the divine will be there to help you through it, help you around it, or to send you a helpful person to get past it. What it also tells me is that when it comes to all of the blessings in your life, they are likely to be enhanced or to come out that much better, especially for things that you are working on, working towards, or trying to put out into the world in some way, shape, or form. So I love this for you. Now, in terms of January, now, when we talk about divine intervention and divine assistance, I want to make something very clear. Divine intervention can look like the divine delay, where you are being made to wait for something. Divine intervention can also look like the divine detour, where the universe says, that's not your path because this is what we've got lined up for you. And, you know, I don't ever remember not getting something that I wanted and not getting something that was equally, if not better, right? Like, that's just the truth of it. Like, we think at the time, it's like, I'm not getting what I want, and that's it, everything's trash. And actually, you know, the universe knows what it's doing. All right, so let's have a look at your clarifying energy. And it is also worth noting that as we come into the start of the year, Mercury is going to be retrograde. I know what you're thinking, but don't worry. On the 2nd, like early into the 2nd of January, Mercury goes direct, which means, yes, we still have the post-retrograde shadow, but it's not going to be like 2023 took forever to get up to speed, right? We felt that because there was Mars retrograde, there was Mercury retrograde, it was heavy. We don't have that this year. So we come into it and we get straight into it. Now, that being said, Pluto is coming into the sign of Aquarius, which for you represents your 3rd house communications, your day-to-day communications, your interaction with your local environment, your siblings, your neighbors, you know, your basically what you do on a day-to-day level that is kind of you know, all to do with that communicative sphere. It's websites, all of that kind of stuff as well. It's the news articles that you read every day. You know, 3rd house is a packed house. It also represents your skills and skill set. Then it will come back into to Capricorn on the 8th of September. And then it will come back into Aquarius on the 20th of November, full time. That's it. No more crossing borders again for 20 years. This is going to be a big deal for all of us. For this, you have the King of Swords. So the King of Swords has been very active for January, which tells me on the wider world stage, we are going to see something or someone very official or potentially legal set into motion. Now, it's worth mentioning, I'm going to mention this here before we go any further. January, April, May, July, and November are the sticky points of this year. You know, having done so many of these overviews, I get a unique perspective because I can see them all. Most people just watch for their own sign and that's it. So, you know, and obviously I always read the energy of the year prior anyway. These seem to be the sticky months, and I think this is happening on the wider world stage. Now, on a personal note, for you specifically, that King of Swords represents a person. This could be an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. You're welcome. If you've been with me long enough, you know I'm an Aquarius, so I'm just making a joke. Now, because you've got that Tree of Life card, this person, I can tell you, because the Tree of Life, it works very similar to the Wheel of Fortune or the Fool card. You don't know this person yet, but you will meet an air sign in January or connect with an air sign that will make a very big difference in your life. It could just be a fleeting conversation, or it could be right the way through to this is somebody that you're going to work with, collaborate with, or connect to. So I love this. It's also potentially that you are, you know, getting your T's crossed and dotting your I's when it comes to paperwork, documents, or legal matters or notifications. I will say if you're waiting on information, for January looks like it's probably going to bring the information that you've been waiting for.